Here we go. According to the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, the number of evacuees who escaped to outside of Ukraine was 3,490,000 as of March 20th, and serious situation where the number of evacuees has increased by 1 million per week has lasted. And 90% of evacuees is almost women and children. And the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs show the concern the danger of human exploitation and human trafficking has dramatically increased. And the countries where evacuees escape call attention to them not to get involved with these kind of crimes. And Filippo Grandi, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, mentioned on Twitter that the number of evacuees forced from the houses due to Russian invasion exceeded 10 million on 20th March, and that tells us seriousness of a humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, along with the rapid increase of the number of evacuees. So around 25% of population, that is about 42 million people in Ukraine, was forced to evacuate from the battlefield. And Grandi said it is way miserable for evacuees in this war. So classification by countries where evacuees escaped to is Poland and Romania and Moldova and Hungary. And Poland has about 22,080,000 refugees from Ukraine, and Romania has about 540,000 refugees from Ukraine, and Moldova has about 370,000 refugees from Ukraine, and Hungary has about 310,000 refugees from Ukraine. And some evacuees has already escaped to countries other than these countries, and some countries are believed to approach to the limits to accommodate these refugees. So according to OCHA, the office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, about more than 12 million evacuees can't escape, and they are still left behind the battlefield due to the deterioration of public security in Ukraine and lack of information about evacuation destination.